Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Sia Slurps and Mystery Mondays. Today is a 3-in-1 day today, and today I'm going to be trying MOMOFUKU spicy soy, our soy and scallion noodles, and the tingly chili noodles. Tingly chili wavy noodles. So if you don't know, David Chang is a really popular chef based in New York City. He opened up MOMOFUKU Noodle Bar way back in the day. It was one of my favorite restaurants. It was all the rage like back in 2013 when I first visited. I'm a huge fan. He's opened so many restaurants and he has great recipes. I have a lot of his cookbooks as well. He came out with this instant noodle line, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, and it's never been available in Canada. And I went down to the States and finally found them, and I'm really excited to give them a try. He has partnered with A-Sha noodles, which, as you know, if you've watched my channel for a bit, you know that they're a Taiwan-based noodle brand. So these are all dry style noodles, air dried, not fried, and I am super stoked to see how they're gonna be. So enough of me talking, let's go ahead and give them a try. All right, we got our noodles here, all three here. Notice different noodle types. Bring 4 cups of water in and then cook the noodles for 4 minutes or until your desired doneness. We're gonna go ahead and drain the noodles just like so. Drain completely, no extra water, and then add to a bowl and then add in your applicable sauces here, just like so. And be sure to give that a stir so that all of the sauce is coating the noodles. Yum. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dig into the spicy soy. This is what it looks like here. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Next up is the tingly chili noodles. Let's dig in. Last up is the soy and scallion. Let's dig in. All right, MOMOFUKU noodles, are they all the hype or are they actually good? So a couple things here. I would say the soy and scallion one is definitely the mild version. There's no spice to that at all. That's also the only one that comes with flakes. You can get some nicely cut and scallions there that rehydrate really well once tossed with the noodles. The noodles there are thinner noodles. Again, they're air dried, not fried. And what I like about it is that you get this nice soy flavor and you get a sweetness and spiciness coming from the scallions. Pretty mild, but great allium flavor that really comes through. Definitely stays true to its name. The next one over was the wavy tingly noodles, which for me is definitely the spiciest one out of all of them. If you want to think about it like a mala spiced noodle, similar to that, but on a scaled back kind of perspective. They do leave your lips quite tingly, so again, true to the name. We've got good soy flavor that also comes through that as well. The noodles on that one, again, air dried, not fried, but they're thicker than the other two. Again, requires the same amount of cooking time, but I did love the thickness in that one. Had a bit more chew in that one, which is really nice. For the last one, which is the spicy soy, I would say that's more of their medium, mild to medium version. There's a hint of spice to that, but it's super mild. I don't think it could really hurt a fly. That one had a bit of a soy base as well, so I'm thinking here's the soy base theme for all the noodles. That one actually had a bit of acidity coming through, which makes me to believe that there is some black vinegar or Chang I vinegar that's in that sauce base as well, and maybe a hint of chili oil. Those noodles again are a thin version of them and tasty as well. To be honest, these were okay. They're not my favorite one. Again, David Chang, it has a huge following of stands that love him and just will buy anything that he makes. This is no exception. These are okay. Again, they're airing more and catering towards a North American audience, which is, he is American. This is what it's made for. But I feel like there could have been a bit more umami, a bit more punch to there. These noodles you kind of have to eat right away because they tend to stick together despite them being oil-based. I wish they had an aroma oil packet on the side or included more oil within their sauce to coat it better. The sauce definitely does permeate the noodles quite nicely, so it kind of soaks it in a little bit. Doesn't make it soggy or waterlogged at all. The noodles really hold its own. I just wish there was a touch bit more dressing because it just really absorbed it right away. But I think that's also, I think they're also catering to understand that, hey, these are instant noodles, it's usually bad for you. Although I know, because I'm a big fan of David Chang, that like he doesn't really care about like what's good or bad for your MSG and whatnot. But even like the packaging is like, please adjust accordingly in terms of sauce, because of course like a lot of the calories will come from that. And the noodles being air dried, not fried, is also kind of came into that theme of like, this is a healthier version. And it does ring true because the calories for these ones range from 300 to 320 to 330 is the one that has the most. So it's really kind of like health conscious in that kind of sense. But because of that, I feel like it misses out on the flavor a bit more. I feel like the flavors could be more amplified. It kind of reminds me of the Costco A-Sha noodles, which I hated. And of course, these are A-Sha based noodles too, but I've had great A-Sha noodles as well, which really have an authentic taste to some noodles and like mouthfeel to all of the sauces. So I just feel like this is Costco A-Sha noodles with a MOMOFUKU label on it, but flavor is good. They're quite muted for my liking. I love my MSG, this is why it's called MSG Mondays, but I just feel like it could have been better. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give this a 3.5 out of 5. They were just okay. They're pretty average noodles in my opinion. I just wish there was more punchy flavor to it. And at $13.99 US per package with 5 in each of them, like that's a bit steep. I understand like inflation's the thing right now, but like that's like pretty crazy. Like I paid like $50 for this in US dollars, and I'm Canadian, so it's like, oh, this hurts me a little bit. But I have a whole bunch, which I'll probably doctor up. But yeah, solid 3.5 across the board. My favorite would have been the Tingly Wavy Noodles. That one I think had the most flavor. Of course, I'm biased because that is the spiciest, but take my review with a grain of salt. They're all right. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe in the link down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell just at the top right hand corner so you don't miss any of the videos we're coming out. We'll see you next week. Bye!